I think a lot of people were caught off guard of how bland the production value is despite the Madhouse brand recognition because it is an outsourced project and it is what it is. It's not going to be a free run, and I think we kind of knew that when we checked out the trailer and the overall, I guess, stiffness or lack thereof animation. It's okay. It's not the worst, and I think the story will carry. Now that first episode, pretty... I wouldn't say it was too slow. I actually kind of liked how they encompassed one game and kind of showed about what Liar Game's all about, you know? Protecting your money, 30 days, and you're trying to scam others, your opponent. Our main character now, one of the protagonists, is such a naive and innocent girl to a fault, but that's her thing, right? She is such a kind and innocent soul that she's going to get manipulated and abused. In comes our Giga Chad, con artist who was actually kind of like Robin Hood, that's going to coach her to be better about the money. The antagonist, the teacher, was pretty funny, especially when now it's talking about her terminally ill dad and how he's like, fuck you, I don't care. That was out of nowhere. The facial reactions and the details and the teeth and the eyes, it's such a venomous, funny, evil face reaction. The character acting was actually pretty entertaining. I want this to get a little bit more serious though, right? I hope that the Liar Game, in the Classroom of the Elite-esque storytelling will kind of escalate from here on out. Let's find out. Oh, here we go, here we go. War? Woo! Declaring. Okay! That's great! Just, wow, damn, the motivation came out of nowhere. Now imagine that she was waiting outside a door the entire day. She didn't knock, she did nothing. Sensei just walked out the door and saw her just camping out, making a declaration of war. Okay. Alright, Shockwave! Sensei, I'm declaring war! I'm stealing your money! Runs away. Again, she waited all fucking morning for him to come out the door, said that, and immediately ran away. It would have more aura if she had like a car and someone picked her up, but like the fact that she has to just run away like that just kind of loses all the aura. Okay. This is the way she runs too. But like, should you trust him though? She has no other option. But this is kind of dangerous how she just immediately trusts whoever is there just to kind of help her out. Okay. There's gotta be more to it than that. Because like the game plan was that it's in the bank. And the game ends on like a Monday or something, or like a Sunday. So over the weekend, the bank doesn't open. So they have to camp the bank to make sure shit doesn't work. But there's no online banking? Like this shit's all just like in person? This is funny. She literally just has to stalk him all day. On foot.
この度神崎さんの片腕としてライアーゲームに必ずあなたから2億円奪います。
Oh, 200 mil. That's just 100.
奪えるさ。
Oh.
なんせこちらには
Chills. Was it that scary? What was that reaction? I guess there's a lot of aura happening right now. You know what? Look at that jawline. Who wouldn't be scared of that jawline? Holy fuck, it is thick. This is elder abuse. We're just stalking an old man. He's getting schizo. He's like... Maybe the whole plan is to literally make him so anxious and schizo that he's gonna slip up, that he's gonna do something out of desperation, and we're just pressuring him. Oh, bro, call the cops! That was fast. We ain't doing anything illegal.
警察が来たのか。
笑い事じゃありません。
悪いわ。いつかこんなことになると1ヶ月借りたんだ。
Oh, okay. Right by his house?
外を見てみな。
Literally right by the house?
先生の家。
これで明日から警察に追われる。
What? Okay. I guess they just had, rent available here, but bro, we are taking Stalking to a next level. Like, okay, on foot is kind of crazy. Like for the next couple of days, for her to be outside on foot is insane. This is also insane though. It's kind of funny.
で明日から警察に追われることなく監視ができる
Professional stalking.
さんっていい人ですね。
Yeah?
あ
Are we?
最初は怖い人だとの時間を組んでくれたり、
Aww.
こんな風に部屋借りてくれたり、
I mean, he gets money out of this.
協力してくれる気になったんですか？
Money.
金のためさ
Money dere. Rich dere. I think that his entire thing is helping good people, right? Or scamming those that needs his help. Basically, no, scamming those to help those in need. He has his own, code of justice and morals and ethics. But he won't just say it. So it's just for the money.
金のためさこのご時世前科者を雇ってくれる物好きなためで2億円奪えたら俺にも5000万入る一月足らずで5000万なんて
I feel like he could definitely just scam her and take the 100 mil too. That'd be kind of crazy. So again, the game is everyone got 100 mil deposit. You gotta protect that. You gotta return that shit. But your opponent, you could steal the opponent's 100 mil. And that, you take home. So at the end of the day, you have 100 mil to owe. But then an additional 100 mil from the opponent that you can, hey, do whatever you want with it. Take it, leave it, whatever.
でもそれはマネーを奪えればの。
'Cause he's him.
交代の時間だぜ何か気づいたことはあったかい
Nah, the curtains,
別
man.
に何も。先生、最初は実はずっと家の中で
He's
じっとしてる
camping.
だけで。
なるほどな
Sensei locked in.
すかこの作戦の意図。この
Really?
一週間
It's to check when you go into the bank,
正
right?
直私には無意味なことにしか思えないんです。
手段に相手を異常な心理状態にして騙す相手の振り込め詐欺がそうだ受話器の向こうで身内
We're gonna need your social insurance number to make it. Yo, the grandparents getting scammed off of phishing calls is so fucked up. But in this context, bro, he deserves it. Let's do it. That's gonna be hilarious if he falls for it. So we're gonna rattle him up to the point that he's desperate enough to get scammed like that.
年寄り相手の振り込め詐欺がそうだ受話器の向こうで身内らしき者のちりまんまと金を騙し取られてしまう
And with AI getting better and better, bro, your parents are cooked. If they're not tech savvy, dude, Facebook moms and shit watching AI shit and thinking it's real. As this technology is gonna get better, scammy is gonna go through the roof.
異常な心理状態にさせられると意外と脆いものなんだよ
That's right.
つまり今やってることのさ
Pressure him till he cracks.
藤沢の立場に立って考えてみな絶対に勝つ奪う策があると宣言された
He's anxious as fuck.
そして策とは何なのかわからないまま
Oh. Why would you have the curtain open, dumbass? The one part, we're just looking out the one window and he has the curtains open even though everything else, come on, you're not locked in enough, bro. He's overthinking. No!
どう
So he knows that we literally rented out this place to stalk and he still had that shit open? I guess it shows that like he's panicking, man. He's messing up. He's straight up tilting.
どう
明らかに落ち着きを失う。
24時間ただひたすら見張り
This is
続ける
elder abuse.
藤沢が受ける心
先生が追い込まれてるっていうのは分かりま
And
した。
then what?
奪うんですか？2億円は銀行の貸金庫にあります。終了間際の2日で出てるかさえ突き止められていないじゃないですか。
藤沢がマネーを隠したのはよ2億円のありかは
Oh!
家の中だ
The bank was a lie!
考えてみなよ仮に今2億円を持っているのが君で、そのお金は銀行の2億円を狙う敵が盗むチャンスを伺って24時間君を監視している。
ほら逃げます。できれば遠くに。
どうして
Because we're being
監
watched.
視もたまると思うし。銀行なら安全だから今はゲーム終盤に
じゃあ2億円の隠し場所が銀行ではなくどこかの藪の中とかだったら
Then I'd stay the fuck inside the home no matter what and hide this shit no matter what. Absolutely, right? Again, the expectation of like, where is the money right now?
隠した場所が常に見張れる場所にいなくちゃ。
Okay.
おう。
だってもしかしたらゲームに全然関係ない人が。
That's right. The fact that he's inside means it's inside.
変じゃない？
Basically, proximity of where the treasure is kept, right? And that's why the logical deduction of him staying cooped up inside. It has to be inside. That's a fair
ず
guess.
っと自宅にこもっているの変じゃない？プレッシャーだ。
And he only stays home.
なのになぜ自宅にこも
Exactly,
り続け
because the money's inside.
理由隠している2億円が心配でしょうがないからさ。
Now, if he was a next level Classroom of the Elite player, not just in DFC class, but maybe A class, he would understand this logic and choose to stay inside while the money's actually outside somewhere else. You know what I mean? The idea of, you expect me to behave this way, and that's rational. But I know you think that way. So I'm going to do the counter logic decision right now to throw you off. But I don't think Sensei's built like that.
そうか、2億円を家の中に隠してるのに四六時中わけない。
Maybe Sensei's big brain, you never know.
ここからは家の中に2億
Some of the art here is just, the proportions are crazy.
家の中に2億
What
円があること
the? This dude looks like a creature from Made in Abyss right now. Watch the money literally be underneath where he's sitting. He's not moving at all. It's in the living room, bro.
聞いたのか、先生。
Like, there's no way it's anywhere else either. He's camping the living room. Like, again, if it's in your bedroom, what if someone broke in, right? He has to be literally sitting on it right now.
プレッシャーが効いたのか。先生の焦りと疲労は目に見えて濃くなり。
Yo, at this rate, Sensei might just die because of old age and pressure, bro. His poor heart's not gonna be able to take it. There's still 16 more days of mental pressure being put on him. Dude's literally gonna have to be called an ambulance pretty
焦
soon.
りと疲労は目に見えて濃くなり。家の中ですら。
Yeah, he is actually doing the same shit that Nao did when she was guarding her fucking drawer with that teddy bear there. Remember that?
今日も一日あの位置からほとんど動いて。
Why does he have the curtain open? That's the one thing, dude. You know they're watching you. At least I think he knows. He saw them, right? But maybe he didn't see who it actually was. Maybe he thinks that it's random people looking from the window. But that's why. Keep an eye out. Okay. All right. So the idea is he knows it's them. So might as well open the vision to make sure he can also track them too. Okay. Okay.
今日も一日あの位置からほとんど動いてませんよ。
It's in the living room, man.
どこに2億円を隠したか。場所くらいに分けて隠した可能性も
It's
あ
that
る。
Horcrux shit like
いやいや
Voldemort.
それどころか1万円ずつ2万。
Bro split the money like Skunna's fingers? Nah, come on.
どうした？何かあったのか？
父さんのためにも。
Yo, did they have iPhones back in the day like this? What the fuck? This iPhone 11 Pro Max, bro. This iPhone 60, you only got the camera shit, bro. What the fuck? It's an old ass manga. It's funny to imagine they updated the phones for this manga anime, bro. Ain't no way the manga had this shit.
勝たなくっちゃ。
Dude, I feel like she should spend more time with her grandpa or her dad. Her dad's like dying right now, and she just spends her moment with her dad just scrolling through floor plan to see where the money's hidden. Bro, spend some time with your dad right
勝た
now.
なくっちゃ。
10 days. Oh my god, he's going crazy. He's actually gonna go insane. There's 10 more days left. This is reminding me of Sanji and Zeph during their flashback when they were stranded on an island. This is insane. Something is changing in that old man.
あのやつれたいたずらしてやろうか
Elder abuse time! Rattle him up!
なんかこ
The
の臭い
fuck?
なんだこの煙は？なんだ火事か？
Oh my god, oh my god. We're outside the window, right? Outside the window, right? It's smoking his house out. Call the cops.
もし
911.
もし。田中か。急いで来てもらえないか。火元探してくれよ。何？消防車呼べって？
言う通りだ火事なら消防呼ぶか自分で火を消すかすべきだ
Bro's trespassing, bro. This is actually a hilarious episode. This entire premise is stalking the old man and making go schizo. We're flooding the house with smoke. Bro just pulls up in front of the house. Like, holy shit.
消防呼ぶか自分で火を消すだ
Fake
な
noise.
そ
Static.
して煙は外の換気口から強制的に送り込んだ
This is... It's actually hilarious. Like, I don't even know how to describe why it's funny. Like, it's just silly. Like, doing your own elder abuse, you know, like home style, like, what?
ろくに火元も探さず電話したのは消防ではなく知り合いら離れたくない
What are you hiding in the room?
あん
No
家
poker
の
face
中
at
ってのは
all.
とっくに分かっていたさ問題は嫌なら札束が燃えてないかまず確かめに行くはずだからな
Man, you know what would have been kind of cool? Like, imagine we literally, like basically, rather than doing this, we already knew that it was in the living room based on him just staying here. So we would smoke the house out. He would call the fire truck or whatever, or Tanaka or whatever, and we would pull up in like a disguise. But you would have to have a fire truck somehow or an access to that, right? And then basically go into home and take that money and basically take it out and say nothing's wrong, you know? Like a heist like that.
はずだからな
ああ、そうさ。ある。
Oh,
ほう
wait,
あっ
wait,
さり
wait.
自白したね
Sensei, hold up, hold up.
それはな、場所が若いからさ。
Oh,
これを見ろ。
why? He's slipping. He's tweaking. He's tilted. I guess he's that confident. You know what? He's had enough of it. He said, fuck it. You want to go? You want to ball? I'll ball. I got it in the safe right here. Here's the passcode too.
これを見ろ。
All right, there's a safe. There's a
この
code.
金庫、型は古いが頑丈で重い。バールなんかだそうにもびくともし
We
ない。
gotta crack the code.
のありかを突き止めるところ。
It's over.
負けた。
No, I think that this is a huge mistake. And I think he's literally tilting so hard that he exposed where the money is. And all we have to do is just break the safe. And I think there's, I don't know, watch like our con man be like a master, like lock picker shit. She's crying. Girl, stand up, it's fine.
張り込みなどやめて鳥を考えることだ。
Nah,
それで
nah,
勝
nah.
ったつもりは俺たちが戦意喪失してぐっすり眠れると思ったか
It ain't over.
甘い俺なら
おー
簡単にその金庫から2億を引っ張り出せる
から2億円を引っ張り出すだってバカだそんなことできるわけない
いとも簡単に
Yeah? He fell on his head. I don't know who's more pathetic, now or the sensei. Now just fell onto her knees and started crying after she saw the safe. And the sensei, dude, all he said was, I can get it out. And he's like, oh! They fold so easily. And watch it be like, he's now gonna get in his head. So the idea is, I'm gonna get him, man. I'm gonna get that shit. And he's like, oh, he's gonna get it. And now he's gonna try to like move the money. He'll take the money out of that safe, and at that moment, we get him.
見たか藤沢の無様な格好
Yeah.
金庫を見せれば俺たちが諦めると思
And the funniest thing is that we just pull up to his house and just do that shit, and we just leave. There's just something so funny about the whole trespassing aspect of this show. He didn't even call the cops. He's just. They were fucking blowing smoke into the house. Like what? Like what?
金庫を見せれば俺たちが諦めると思ったのだろうが焦りが増大してしまった
And now he might overthink this too and move the money.
まさに絵に描い
何ですかそれ
Cognitive
その
dissonance.
認知なんとかって
Basically people that say they're happy all the time, but they're actually not. Cognitive dissonance is you're lying, you're coping. He says, I got the money protected, there's nothing you can do about it. He's like, oh shit, no, I'm cooked inside, but he's just putting up a face on.
不協和が生じていると不安を感じるんだそしてその不安を周囲ととする
You change your way to
藤沢は金庫を見せれば
meet with
俺
the
たち
rest.
が落胆すると信じていた関して自信満々 藤沢は動揺する。
That's right, it
認
shook
知
him to
的
the
不協
core.
和状態だ。態度に共和する。
こ
Harmonized!
の男本当に奥の手を持っている。
And we're just bullshitting. We're literally just bluffing. I want to see him play poker or something. And this guy, he just bites it. He has no confidence at all. It's just mind games, liar game. He's just lying and saying shit. And at the end of the day, if he probably can't break into the lock, right? Watch him like, and now he's in his own head. He'll overthink and move the money and lose because he
持っ
overthought.
ている。
Basically, if you're a monkey, you would win this game. Like, he can't scam a retard. Well, here's the thing. Now is low-key stupid though, right? So the idea is you can't do mind tricks on someone too stupid to fall for the mind tricks. But like, rather than mind tricks, there's other ways to like fool the stupid people anyways.
つまり
Yeah.
嘘ってことでしょ。あの金庫から2億取り出す方法が。
信用ねえな。はったりでも出ば
Wait a
確かに
minute.
ある。
Okay.
今はまだ言えないけどな。
Because he'll do it for us. That's what I think is going to happen. I don't think he's going to be a master lockpick and crack the code like that. I think the guy that Sensei is going to fold because he's overthinking. We're like, oh no, he's going to get the money out. I need to move the money right now.
知るしかなかった。理的に限界に来ているのは明らか。
Where were we walking? Why were we walking so far? Dude, Dude, we just walked an entire block for no fucking reason. I'm like, that was a long ass. We just kept going. Dude, it's next door.
確かに先生も
Nah, they were just getting a little bit of exercise. Don't worry about it.
時折見せる異様な行動は常軌を逸していた。
10 more days left, by the way.
まさかこの金庫のダイヤル番号を知っているんじゃ。いや、それはな。一つ知っていたとしても、この金庫はこの
Why are
キ
you
ーが
pulling the
必
key
要だ。
out?
どう考えても開けるのは無理だ。まさか力ずくで開ける気か。
Nani?
こんな頑丈な金庫を壊しようがない。バーナーで扉を焼き切るしか。
Where is he gonna get that, bro? But to be honest, we've been pretty crafty so far. We got that blow dryer smoke, and maybe we can do this too.
開けようと思ったらそれこそバーナーで扉を焼き切るしか。俺が寝ている隙に家に侵入してこの金庫の扉をバーナーで焼き切るつもりか。
Yon Toryu, bro, got 4 blades, 4 blades. Oh, he ready?
来るなら来てみろ。その時は。
なんだ
That's so silly.
待てよ。強力な切るには数十分はかかるぞ。そんな
Okay.
ことす
He
る
gonna hide
それ
bodybuilder.
だ。
This, I think, is just so perfect in showing how your worst enemy is yourself. Fun fact, I think people suffer more than they need to because they overthink their situation. And I don't mean to say you should never not think about your situation. But so many times, me included, something bad happens or something bad could happen. And in your head, you're running simulations of all the worst case scenarios. And you make yourself believe in it. And, or not even just that, friendships, relationships, random stuff, events that happen, you overthink this shit and make you think that like, oh my God, I really fucked up. I did something bad. I think that so many people would be so much better off if they were lobotomized. We are literally prisoners of our own mind, and this is a perfect example of it. But it's so hard to catch yourself in the presence of mind to have that, right? Because he's so anxious. He's trying to think of what if this, what if that. But the really ironic thing is, I think him overthinking is the reason why he's gonna lose. And if all he did was just chill the fuck out for 10 more days, he probably would win.
分はかかるぞ。そんなことするくらいなら一旦どこかに運び出して壊す。
あいつまた何かわけのわからないことを
He's pacing around.
この後は一体。
金庫丸ごと運び出されると思ってんだろ。
秋山さんの自信満々の顔が
Okay.
せめてもの救いだった。
The confidence is crazy.
のように
That's
振り出して
actually
いた
going
はずだ。
insane, bro. Why it's a backup ammunition in cases he loses the knives. I don't know, man.
25日が過ぎていた
4 days left. Oh man. What's he doing? What's he doing? Liar game.
4日後の午後5時
How could he lose this?
あと90時間
How could he lose
その
this?
知らせは当然私の元にも届いていました。私何をすれば。
今まで通りでいいさ。
Okay.
でも
大丈夫。あの金庫には俺が魔法をかけてやっと開くよ。
What the fuck? Imagine he disguises himself as Larry Game's staff to pick up the money and somehow is able to convince the old man that it's 5 p.m. and he hands over the money that easily to him. Like, I'm trying to think, like, how are we going to actually get the money? Because I really don't think he's going to brute force this, right? The old man is going to take the money out himself and somehow give it to him one way or the other.
あと3日
The timing is perfect, right? 3 more days left. It ends in 3 days. The letter was not fabricated.
あと
Right? What did Now get? 4 days. No. The letter's the same. 4 days. 4 days. But it would be very clever if we somehow fabricated this, or again, just convinced him that like the timing is different somehow when we get the money.
あと3日あと3日の辛抱だ
12 hours. Ooh, what's gonna happen?
なの
She really believes him. He casted a magic spell on it. 5 hours left.
1億は俺のものだ
Ends in. Ends in. Oh! Oh, shit! She's gonna crash out. No, she should just run in, bro. She should just run and fight him. Now crashing out!
金庫は開かないんですか
Oh! Fight him!
やっぱりそうか金庫を開けられるなんて
先生の家を見張り続けていたことは謝ります。
Nah, he's not gonna do that.
助けてください。私の家族
Nah, he's gonna say fuck you. I hope you die along with your, terminally ill dad. There's no way. He laughed at her cancer patient dad in her face in that fuck you last episode. Especially after the torture we've done to him. You think he's gonna show mercy right now?
私の
知るか
Oh! Be gone!
あと45分
Uh-oh.
あと30分
Okay. Oh god, the tension.
10分
Are you really here complaining about why they don't just rob him with guns? Like, by your logic, any fucking show could be just solved like that. You know what I mean? Like, if you really want to optimize and solve shit, there are ways to do it. But like, do you want the story to be just like that? No, you can do, the violence is allowed. Criminal acts are not, it's not forbidden. But like, come on. Like, what's the logic? It's a game called Liar Game. Like in Classroom of the Elite 2. Why doesn't Ayano Koji just start shooting people? Why doesn't he just get away with it? Like, come on. Have a little bit of just like flexibility in the storytelling.
あと1分
The money has to be out right now. So there's only 2 possibilities. His clock is wrong, or the timing is wrong. The letter is wrong, right? And he's gonna open the safe by himself. So I feel like either the money is already out somehow with some big brain play that I didn't even see, or the timing and the letter shit was all fabricated.
8 7 6 5
God damn, this is tense! This girl's crashing the fuck out. Akiyama, the end? Oh, come on! 3 3 fucking episodes for this shit? Come on! I think it has to be Akiyama at the end, right? So most likely at the end, this is him. And I think the 5 p.m. deadline is made up. So that means that the letter or the clock is wrong. We'll see what happens. Okay, second episode. This shit's hilarious. We are pressuring a senile person and harassing him to go schizo to mentally crack. Trespassing and blowing smoke into the house. Like, it's actually hilarious. I'm not sure if it's trying to be funny, but when I'm watching it, like, this is peak comedy. Elder abuse to the next level. I fucking love it. The mental games is also fun, right? The rationale of like, where would the money be? Why is he just hiding there if it was truly at the bank, you know, or elsewise, you know? There was some cool logical deductions being made and some like, ooh, buzzwords like cognitive dissonance and he is harmonizing with me. Akiyama seems to be the master of bluffs, but he said he casted a magic spell. Now, what I think is actually going on is either the letter or his watch is wrong. I don't think his watch could be wrong, so I think it's the letter. So the idea is he fabricated the liar game, you know, males and basically baited them to think it's 5 p.m. I think that now crashing out at the end and Akiyama not telling now the actual plan is actually working in his favor because now this is really selling the act, right? If Now was aware of the plan and she didn't do this, do you think that he might have been more confident? Right? So the idea is Now crashing out is part of the plan. She looks defeated. She's desperate, begging. This gives him confidence because it's really over, whatever. And now he's getting cocky. He thinks that 5 p.m. is hit. He's not even thinking about the potential of the letter being fake. And now Akiyama comes in with a different disguise, takes the money. It's over. I think that's the way that this is gonna go. That's it from me. If you're still here though, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like the video. Check out the other playlist for even more content. And until next time, take care.